Hello, Taurus. It is time for your mid-April update. We're going to start off with an oracle card to see what your primary energy or theme is for this month, the second half of this month. And we have Throne. Your potential is endless. This is feeling like you're feeling that vibe of anything is possible. So much potential out there. You may be coming up with a new idea every day of something you want to do, or a way that you can expand on an idea, expand on your home in some way, expand your horizons. You're seeing all the potential out there. It could feel a little overwhelming, so just focus on one or two things instead of trying to focus on everything. But that's kind of in your power, your domain. And it feels really good. It feels really right. So if there's a change you want to make or initiate, this second half of the month may be the time to do it. Let's see what the cards have to say. We have the Hierophant, the Devil, the Four of Wands, the Two of Wands, and the Hermit. So many major arcana cards. I don't know why it came out that way, but we're rolling with it, right? Right. We have the Hierophant, the Devil, and the Hermit. Learning, temptation, and solitude. Mixed in with a party and some planning. Your potential. So, okay, let's just get into, I think I'm just going to go card by card because it feels a little chaotic, which I think is what the potential was. The ha. The potential with so much potential is it could go everywhere. So we need to find a way to rein it in so that you can focus this in the second half of this month. So just know you may have a tendency to like skitter scatter when it comes to things. Once you catch yourself in that, kind of draw your attention back to one piece of it so you can focus in. Otherwise, you may not actually accomplish anything if that's your intention. If you want to just go with the flow and enjoy the scatter and see where it leads you, then enjoy it. But if you need to focus in, catch yourself in that moment and bring yourself back to the present. All right, starting off here with the Hierophant, major arcana card. The Hierophant can be the leader, the teacher, or the student. It feels like you're more on the student side of this. So there may be a new program or community learning thing or something that has caught your eye that you want to do, or you want to check it out. And you may have the opportunity, like a last minute opportunity to attend an event or something like that, and maybe that's what kicks all this off for you. Go ahead and go for it. This is a major arcana card, so it's indicating that this is meant for you. This is something that you should be looking into, or at least be curious about, or at least learn, so that you have the lesson there in your back pocket if you ever need it. So if you have an opportunity to take some sort of special course or some sort of special training, or a seat happens to open up and they offer it to you free of charge because it's already paid for, it's too late for the other person to draw out, you might as well take the seat. Go for it. Learn, explore this option. Be curious, be open-minded. Again, your potential is endless. Give it a shot. See if this is what you're interested in. There will be something that comes out of that is going to be important, or is going to be a lesson further down the line. It could be that up to this point, maybe you've been feeling stagnant, and this might be what you need to really inspire you and get the wheels turning again. So keep that in mind. And then we leap right into the Devil, which is a card of temptation, of taking chances, taking the risk. Sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. I feel like this is an overindulge card for you right now. So maybe you tend to eat while you're studying, or maybe you tend to study too much and dedicate yourself too much to one focus area that you neglect or forget about other things. You're going to get lost in the act of the studying, in the act of chasing the new ideas, the new beliefs, the new things, the shiny objects. Okay? Be aware of your tendency to do that. Be aware of your tendency to go down a rabbit hole You may have to pull yourself back out a little bit. Don't go down the rabbit hole if you can avoid it. Yes, explore the different options, but not to the point that you end up in sabotaging yourself in other areas. So pay attention to that. Pay attention to where you're directing your energy and your attention. Make sure you're staying present, because another way you can lose track of things happening now is that you're so focused on the potential and the possibilities, and you keep going down the rabbit hole of time that you lose track of time. And it makes you late for things, which could again cause issues in other areas of your life. So try to maintain your focus. Be aware that, well, this is something I know that I can get into and that I know I can get over involved in or hyper focused on in some way. I need to have some checks in place, or I need to set an alarm, maybe 2 or 3 or 4, so to pull me out of that, so that I know I need to go to bed now. I can't just stay up until the next morning when I have to go to work, and then I'm not at peak performance for work. So pay attention to that. Rein that in a little bit. That's also a learning opportunity for you. Maybe that is something that you can challenge yourself with as you're exploring these different endless possibilities you have, is can you be disciplined about it? Can you be disciplined about your search so that you can really optimize what you're learning while not losing track of things that are going on in the here and now? And then we have the party, the Four of Wands. A lot of times this indicates it could be a wedding, it could be an engagement party. It's something that brings two different communities together to create something new that benefits all of them in some way. It's a celebration of love, of giving. It is joyous. It feels like you're attending some sort of event like this. Take it in the spirit with which it's intended. Try not to be too critical of things that are going on, or say that you would have done it this way or that, or I just learned a new recipe, your endless possibilities, that what maybe would have been better. Be present where you're at when you're in this celebration. Enjoy it. Enjoy the people there. Enjoy the food. Enjoy the energy. And just have fun with no agenda. Just enjoy yourself in the moment and dance. Dance all around. Even if you're normally uncomfortable with it, at least dance once. I'd prefer 3 times personally. I like to dance though. So dance and have fun. And then we have the Two of Wands. Now we're able to hone in a little bit. Enunciation sometimes is a challenge, okay? You want to hone in and start coming up with a plan, or make a plan for what it is you want to accomplish based on the choices you have made or the areas that you want to focus on going forward. You need to find a way to do that. So this is a fun part too. For me personally, I would enjoy that part of it, coming up with a plan for how you can leverage this, what areas of your life you want to incorporate this into, and things like that. Enjoyable, still focusing on all that potential, and letting yourself play with it a little bit in the present moment. And then we go to the Hermit. Now, this is a time to take all of that potential, all of that information, all the knowledge you've gained here in these last few weeks, and just sit with it. And really feel into each of these options, into all of these things. Which one or 2 or 3 feel right to hold on to? Which ones make you really light up? And which ones you think are really good practical ideas, but I don't know if I mean, it is a really good idea. I should do this. I should do that. Don't do the shoulds. Do the ones that I want to do. Oh, I am going to do this. I want to do that. Not the I should do because that makes the most sense or is the most practical. Really think, sit by yourself. This is only your decision and only what you feel is right for you. Let your light shine through. What is lightening up? What is making that you glow and getting you excited? There's where your focus needs to be. And that, Taurus, is what I have for you for your mid-April update. Please hit that like button. Please share this with others. Please comment below to let me know if this resonated with you or not. And please subscribe to help me grow my channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you later.